let's jump. We got to actually do someone else other than the big names. Let's take a crack at one of the new guys. Let's look at UCF.
Okay. So UCF is coming from the AAC.
Yep.
They have them, again, Athlon Sports has them the 9th best team. Dynamic quarterback John Rice Plumlee. He plays both baseball and football. Gus Malzahn, who was an SEC coach
That's
at
huge
Auburn.
for UCF right now, yeah.
Right now, that looking pretty good. This is the best, should have the best season. 4 newcomers, he's one of 4. Malzahn needs to identify a couple new starters in the trenches, as well as Plumlee supporting cast, Kobe Hudson and Javon Baker, and running back R.J. Harvey. They are strong. Addison Williams was promoted to defensive signal caller after Travis Williams departed to Arkansas. However, UCF's defense wasn't great. He inherited 6 returning starter, including all Big 12 pick Ricky Barber and Traymon Morris Brash up front.
Yikes. 6 returning defensive starters.
Well,
they're going to get slaughtered.
That's more than half. That's more than half.
Yeah, by 1.
I mean, Michigan's also returning like 6 starters, so.
Yeah, but they're not UCF. I mean, okay, so here's the deal. Let's look at you. Okay, let me be fair. Gus Malzahn was a pretty good recruiter at Auburn, if I'm remembering correctly. That's where he came from, right?
Yeah, he was a good recruiter. Auburn's always going to recruit well. They're going to get Alabama's sloppy seconds because they're in the same state. What he's not good at is calling plays. He takes the video game approach. If it works once, it's going to work again. And you just keep calling in, and like 1 out of 5 times it's going to hit. I don't think he's calling plays here, but he's a good coach. He is a good non-SEC coach. And I think he might have a lot of success in the Big 12.
I think he might as well. Yikes. He was ranked 50th in 2023. He got 15 commits in 2023. He got 18 transfers in. Most of those, as you can imagine, 3 stars.
Yeah.
And in recruiting as well. So I thought they, for some reason, did a lot better than I'm remembering. Apparently
but UCF's one of those schools that until they pop off in a big conference like the Big 12, they're really they're just going to have to get people, and they're going to have to develop and go from there. So let's go over their schedule.
I was literally just about to go there. Home against Kent State.
That's a win.
At Boise State.
That's a loss.
Home against Villanova.
Obviously, that's a win.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Then we're into at Kansas.
I think I said that was a loss, so they're 2-2.
At Kansas State, sorry.
Either way, it's 2-2.
Okay. Home against Baylor. We should have made a spreadsheet.
So we should have. We tried this last year, and it just didn't work out. I think they beat, again, their home field advantage is ridiculous. They're in the bounce house. So I think that's a win.
Okay. That was Baylor, right?
Yeah.
Then they're at Kansas.
I think I said that's a loss, so that's 3-3.
Yeah. Bye week, then at Oklahoma.
That's a loss, I said.
Yeah, I think you said that was a loss. Versus West Virginia.
That's a
home.
win.
Okay. At Cincinnati.
That's a win.
Versus Oklahoma State.
At their home, Oklahoma State?
Yes.
That's a win.
At Texas Tech.
I'm going to say loss.
Versus Houston, at home with Houston.
That's a win.
I think one of the things where what do you got?
7-5.
7-5. I think, and again, I might flip that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think what we're gonna find 2 things. This is my genius take that you're gonna get from me before we move on.
Okay.
One, we're gonna find out that Florida players don't necessarily know what they're doing, and they're gonna have a welcome to the NFL moment when they come up and meet these corn-fed Midwestern Southern boys. Which, I mean, to be fair, it's national at this point, but like the vibe is different. You know, it's the largest school at UCF.
Right.
The second thing is we're going to see teams not know how to handle Orlando. Because to be 100,
you're
from
right.
a weather perspective,
You're right.
and from a vibe perspective, you can't really. Yeah, okay, Oklahoma, okay, Austin, but like, nothing's as deafening as a true fan base.
It's not. They don't bring the size, but you're right.
Yeah.
It's the weather, and it's a combination of.
It's relaxed because it's Orlando and Disney's right across the street.
That's funny. That's probably, yes, you're right. That's the most genius take you've had all podcast. A lot of teams are going to find out that they don't know how to handle Orlando.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
So here's the deal. They went 9-4 last year.
Yeah.
In the AAC, they almost won it. Tulane won it. So I'm just saying that they're going to get clipped by some Big 12 teams, at least 3. 7-5 isn't bad in a new conference. It's not.
No, and that's what people.
And also, that doesn't put them 9th.
Are you writing these down, by the way?
What, my winners?
No, the team and the records.
I mean, I can.
We should have been writing those down.
We
you know.
should have been doing this. Now I'm going to have to erase all my notes from last year.
You can move them to a separate page.
I can what now?
We can archive them, bro.
I don't know how to do that.
Just move them to hit the enter button until there's a blank page, and then start typing on the blank page.
I mean, I don't need all my stuff from last year.
Maybe we want them for posterity's sake.
I mean, we kind of do. So wait, just keep going to a blank page.
Yeah, and then just start writing on the new page.
Are you going to actually archive these, or is these going to be like later?
I'll probably archive them on a different page that you have access to, but you know.
Okay, so
in production.
We said Texas was 10-2, right?
Yeah.
I said Texas was 10-2. This is great podcasting, everyone. Go look at our Instagram at 4th One Podcast if you're bored.
Oh, and we're 40 minutes in, and we have only done 4 of the 13 teams.
Yeah, we're going to speed up here. Who else did we do? We did Oklahoma.
Yep.
Who was what? 7-5?
Yeah.
We did.
You said 7-5.
We did UCF, which was 7-5.
Yeah, and we did Kansas.
And we did Kansas, which was
8-4.
8-4.
Yeah.
I spelled Kansas wrong.
That's okay.